Turn the music up in the headphones. Tim, you can go and brush your shoulders off. I got you. If you feeling like a pimp, you go and brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, go and brush your shoulders off.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Was that good enough?
That was perfect.
Was that okay?
That was what I was looking for. How y'all doing? So when I was young, my uncle would pick me up in his green Cadillac. It had the sunroof top, had diamonds in the back. Periodically, we would pull over, beautiful women would walk from the counter, stick their head in the window, drop money in my lap, my uncle would pat me on my back and tell me to count that. We would repeat the procedure numerous times throughout the course of the night, and at the end of the journey, if the count was right, he would buy me ice cream, give me $5 and some free advice. Never run for buses or for women. There will always be another one in 15 minutes. Now, that's probably not the best advice to give a young man just starting out, because I have been late for work and for love more times than I can count. And truth be told, I ain't never been pressed to keep a woman in my bed, because in the back of my head always rings what my uncle said. Never run, never work, never give your heart, never get hurt. Never say I love you unless she says it first, and even then, you pause for effect. You glance over to the left. You make her wonder if you're just saying it for the sake of repeating it. That way, if the shit hits the fan, you can always say you didn't mean it. And don't trip, she talked about her ex-boyfriend is giving you the blueprint on how to pretend you better than him. It's all a game, nephew, and if you listen to what I'm saying, ain't nobody ever gonna be able to play it better than you. You keep her at arm's length. Only give her enough attention to pique her interest. Make sure she plays her position, and if you stay true to this, you can treat her like shit. She'll be happy with whatever time she gets. You could be in a strip club grinding up on some whore, text her 2 in the morning, I bet she cracked that door. Then you wax that floor. Give it a good buffing, then bounce like it ain't nothing. Leave her lying in a pool of her own sweat and regrets, then you on to the next. Now, what he didn't tell me is what it would feel like to be 30 plus and be void of a good woman's touch. Didn't tell me how there was a difference between a good time and a good woman, and how sometimes, man, they get the two things mixed up. Didn't tell me that a good woman only comes around once. So if you find her, you better run. Like Carl Lewis, you better work to keep her or die inside when you realize there's another man underneath her. Didn't tell me at some point that'll be the last bus of the night. And at some point, that'll be the greatest woman you ever meet in your life. And she would be worthy of the sacrifice. She would be worthy of your secrets. And whatever games you playing with other women along the way is preventing you from meeting her. Didn't tell me what it would feel like to die alone. These are all lessons I had to learn on my own. Thank God I learned them before she came along. How miserable would I have been had I not been prepared when she walked into my life. I promised her 2 things. 1, to love her, and 2, to give my nephews better advice. So she shows up at my front door. Trench coat, stilettos, nothing else on under there. I'm thinking, I hope the kitchen table's stable. We ain't gonna make it up the stairs. I let her view from the rear, put her hands upon the mirror, then I whisper in her ear, you know good and goddamn well you ain't got no business here. She agrees. Replies, the body needs what the body needs. And I need you to take me till I lose control. Even if it costs me my soul, I'd rather have the devil I know. She turns around and removes her clothes. I get the sweet scent of her perfume in my nose. She says, I know you can't love me. It's not in your DNA. Plus, you my best friend's man. She talk about you every day. She says she wants you to settle down. You tell her that's not your way. We tell her she should leave you. She says never, because nobody on the planet ever made love to her better. She talk about you so much, I feel like we already been together. Now, the sweet young vixen is all up in my crib, and I swear for the Lord, I don't even know how she found out where I live. She puts her arms around me, and she holds me tight, says, don't worry, Daddy, I already know what you like. Plus, I know I get a spanking if I don't do it right. She falls down to her knees, turns over to her stomach, says, I've been a bad girl, Daddy. I deserve to be punished. Now I got a devil on my right shoulder, angel on my left. Devil like, what you waiting for, dude? She begging for it. You better represent. Angel like, I ain't gonna lie, dude, he making a lot of sense. A few more minutes go by, I'm finding it hard to manage. So I take it to the bedroom, give it a gold package. Now, for those of you who don't know what the gold package is like, well, that's 6 to 8 positions. Baby oil, candlelight, plus you can stay the night. I wake up to an empty room. I figure all's fair in love and war. She probably got a man, too. I walk into the kitchen, see my lady standing there. No panties on, she playing in her hair. Wife beater fitting just right. Turns around and asks me, how was your night? You see, monogamy is cool. It's monotony that sucks. So nowadays, every night I take home the same woman, but every night we switch it up. Some nights she's my good girl, other nights she's my slut. Some nights we make love, other nights we straight. But no matter what she needs, she gets whatever she wants. And she knows to keep a man, some nights she gotta switch it up. And like I told you, she likes it rough. And who better to lick her clitoris like licorice, bend her over the dresser and bless her, bang her back out till she taps out. Handful of hand, one hand, hip in the other. Now I got her right where I want her. There's no place for her to run to. It's got to accept the gift I'm giving her. I'm giving her the miraculous until her vibrator is inadequate. Now throw her ass on the mattress. Make her scream, make her cream. I could go for hours, I'm a machine, and I'm gonna make you a believer. You about to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the most orgasms ever had in one session. She likes it rough. Wants to know if I can keep up. I tell her it's not your best interest to talk shit, because I'm so thick, hate all 4 sides like wall-to-wall carpet. And if you want to hear the rest of that poem, you can buy my CD. It looks like this. Thank y'all for listening.
No, put it back, baby. Put it back. Just tap it. Just tap it like I want you to. No. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Tap it again. Ah! Hold on, wait. Tap it again. Ah! Okay, come on over. Have a seat. So, Mr. Hill, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah. So, I hear you from Jersey.
I'm born and raised in Newark, New Jersey.
I like how you talk with that deep voice like that.
This interview has taken a weird turn.
Just want to let